Any other questions or comments? Please.
My question is kind of like this. Ultimately, what do you consider at this point more important? To have Ukraine, no matter under this president, under another president, sign the treaty with EU, or to subject Янукович or Azarov, who's not even prime minister anymore, or other people from that bunch to sanctions? Because this morning I read on one of news sites that the current president of Romania came up with an initiative for EU, USA to kind of work out a roadmap for Ukraine's eventual accession to EU. And neither government, which is understood, nor opposition showed much interest in that. And Vladimir was saying that Maidan is not only about the treaty with the EU, but it started when Янукович turned around and failed to sign the agreement. So, because I'm a bit worried. On one hand, yes, the thugs need to be punished, but on the other, it's important not to completely scare away certain part of Ukrainian elite, certain part of Ukrainian society in general. The big picture, the big goal should be probably to have Ukraine start accession to EU. So aren't you worried that, emphasizing the sanctions and all that, it might be a bit counterproductive?
I personally don't believe it's a zero-sum game. I think you have to work both aspects, because I think if somebody is violating the human rights of their country, those that they're supposed to respect, and by taking a pledge to the Constitution, they have every right to be punished for their crimes. And that's something that we here as American citizens, as U.S. citizens, can do and influence our government to take steps. I can't go in there and say that, Ukraine should sign the EU treaty. I'm not a Ukrainian citizen. That's up to the people of Ukraine. But obviously, I think the biggest show is in November, when Янукович did the abrupt turn, how many hundreds of thousands of people came out to Maidan. There's your proof that people want to go to Europe. So I think we can work on both sides. I think we can talk to and advocate our members of Congress, our administration, to work behind the scenes with the Europeans. The United States is not a member of the EU. We obviously have some influence, and we have relations with the European Union, and that's something that we can push for, that they talk with their colleagues in Europe. But sanctions is something that we can do here as U.S. citizens, and pressure them not to give visas and to freeze the assets of people that are violating human rights.